Hello, and welcome to the start of what is likely to be a very chaotic project vlog. I'm sick, so if you see any bizarre editing cuts, it's because I had to cut out me coughing, just to set the record straight right off the bat. I just cast on for the Bistripe beanie by James and Watts. So I've done a few rows of it so far. This is how it's looking. Here's the story. I have all of these hand-dyed very mini skeins of yarn from a natural dye class that I went to. You can watch the vlog about that. Which side has more negative space? I think this side. You can watch the vlog about that here. So I have, how many do I have? I think I have 20 of them. 20 of these super mini balls of yarn. This is how big they are once I wind them into a little ball. That's how big they are. So I have 20 of those. And I have about 160 yards of yarn, which will likely not be enough for this beanie. If I don't make it as long as the pattern calls for, more like a little skull cap type thing, I might just have enough. So that's kind of my intention here. I don't know. I'm really going into this. No, I'm going into this with the acceptance that it might not work out and I might need to pull everything out and do a completely different project with it. Just going into it with that expectation. But I think it will, if it works out, it will be a very cute way to showcase the yarn that I dyed at that class, or that was dyed at that class. So I'm gonna give it my best go, but this is how far I am. I've just done a few rows. I'm gonna have to be really creative with how many rows you can do per color because I just don't have that much. This is not that much yarn. So that's my story. That's how it's going so far. I will try very hard to keep you posted on my progress. Sorry if the audio was really bad at that part. Oopsie. In case you were wondering just how chaotic this project is going to be, this yellow strand is how much yarn I had at the end of that row. High stress knitting. Here's the rest of those mini skeins. I've kind of tried to map them out so that they change color in a cool way and that we get a lot of contrast in there. So whatever, it doesn't matter, but I'm working this way, so I'm going to pick up all of those, and then we're going to come and do all of these, and look how cute they are. They're so cute, but you can see it's almost no yarn. Hee, nervous laughter. So we'll just see how it works out. Do you like my nails? I kind of don't like them at all.
The shear couldn't catch up to it. It'll be third and long. NFL Today update. Back to the Big Apple.
Hello. Chaotic check-in for the Bistripe beanie day 2. It's day 3. I didn't film anything yesterday. I'm still coughing a lot. And today I have my monitor set up down here so that I can see where I am in frame, and it's delayed by at least a few seconds, so after I cough I get to watch myself cough on the screen. So that's very fun, very cool. All right, hat check-in. Here's how far I am on the hat so far. Oh my goodness, look at it's so delayed. Okay, it looks really pretty. Here's how far I am. So you can really see how these colors worked up, how pretty it is. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I think it's turning out really well, and it's such a beautiful way to showcase the natural dyes in the yarn. The fun thing about it too is that I end every row. This is actually a generous amount of yarn left. Look at this when I ended my row with this much yarn. Every mini skein of yarn gets me exactly 6 rows. And that's not with a very large margin for error. I haven't cut any of these. This is just how much yarn I had. So you can see the little tiny ones. Living life on the edge, very scary. And I am grateful that this yarn is 100% wool, because I think I can kind of felt the ends in. So hopefully they won't unravel while wearing it. So that's the situation that we have going on. I think I am just adding in my 10th. I think this is my 10th mini skein. Did I bring another one down to show you how big or small they are? Oh yeah. This is the size of the skeins that I'm working with. They are 8 grams. I think they're 8 grams each. No. They are, wait, they're 8 yards each. 8 grams would be amazing. They're 8 yards. I think it's closer to 2 grams a skein. So itty bitty babies. Oh, did I ever finish my sentence? So I think I'm adding in my 10th skein and I have 20 total. So this is halfway. I know I said it would probably be more like a small, like, skull cap type thing rather than a traditional beanie. Wait, what side? Oh, this side has more negative space. So this is... So here's the thing. I don't know. I think if this is double the height and then I add a ribbing on in a different color, like maybe I do a knitted cuff around the bottom. What is that called? Ribbing. They just call it ribbing at the bottom of a hat. Because maybe that will give me the length that I'm looking for in a beanie and still be able to showcase all of the colors. So that's currently what I am thinking. I don't know. I have some like kind of grayish cream colored fingering weight sock yarn that I might be able to add at the bottom, or I could just buy some. I suppose I could just buy some cream white cream wool fingering yarn to add to the bottom. So, wow, I looked at my little monitor and I do not look well, do I? Nevertheless, we carry on. Okay, I think that's the extent of my update. Do you like my sweatshirt? Okay, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I don't know what day of working on this it is. Maybe day 5. Here's the progress. Also, I'm using my phone flash. Is it cursed? I feel like I'm like super washed out. Here's how much progress we have made. Are you so impressed? Are you so impressed? I am at the point where I need to start decreasing because I will run out of mini skeins. I have 6 mini skeins left, so I need to decrease for the crown. So I'm gonna do that. That's the update. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I don't remember the last time, I don't remember the state it was in the last time I showed you. It takes forever. It takes forever. The combination of 1x1 ribbing plus you're alternating color every single stitch. So it just took me ages, but I'm gonna start decreasing, then each row will go faster, and I will update you once I get the crown going. Okay. This is how it looks next to my head. Hello. I finished the decreases for the crown. Here's the hat. Here's the hat. Can you see it?
I'm nervous to put it on because I think it's gonna be too short. I just think I didn't have enough I didn't have enough yarn. But the exciting thing is I was able to use every mini skein that I had from that natural dye class that I did. So that was really cool. All right. I'm procrastinating because I'm nervous. Are you ready to see it? I'm just gonna put the extra yarn inside it. How does it look? I can feel that it's too short. And I'm also not sure how I feel about this part up here. Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't know how it looks. I'm gonna have to go get up and look in the mirror. But I think I am gonna need to pick up the stitches along the bottom and probably just add a ribbing, some kind of something at the bottom, because here's the bottom of my ear. See, and I think I just need, like a few inches of just something to make it a little bit longer, because it is just too much of a tiny cap, I think. Rank out of 10. This is a weird angle. Thoughts? It almost doesn't look that bad like this. It almost looks fine, but I still think it would probably benefit from just a little bit more length. So I went to my yarn store and I found a Cascade Heritage Mini, 23 grams, that I think I can use with this to make a little brim. It looks super orange. I didn't bring my hat with me when I was at the store, but it matches. Here, I'll show you. I think it goes close enough to that color. I'm just telling myself that, or maybe like that one. Either way, I bought it and it's gonna be fine. So I think that's what I'm gonna do the brim with. Also, it was $5. Look, it was $5. So that's what I'm gonna do the brim with, and hopefully it'll all be perfect and amazing. Okay, I picked up all the stitches with my beautiful new yarn, and I'm just gonna do a 1x1 rib for as long as I feel like I need to. Hello. Oh wait. Hello. For real this time. I didn't have my mic on. Okay, would you like to see an update on this hat? It's day whatever. I know that I picked up stitches for this part on Saturday, and now it's Tuesday, so it's been that long. Okay, this is what we have. This is how long I've... the thing is, I should take it off the needle so I can see how it fits. But I also don't want to do that, and I'm thinking what I will end up doing is just... I'll probably do a 2-inch folded brim. 2-inch folded brim. And I'm pretty close, I think. I probably just have maybe another inch in total to go. But that's how it's looking. I'm so sick of doing 1x1 ribbing. I just want to complain about that for a minute. I know it's fine, and I'm almost there. The other thing, I'm not sure if I should sew it down, like when I bind off, bind off it folded. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if I will do that, or if I just do a stretchy bind off and then fold it up. The reason I'm thinking I will sew it down when I bind off is so that I won't, like when I wear it, I don't accidentally fold it up higher than this, because I want to show all of these colors off. Like, that's the whole point. So as I'm talking through it, I think what I'll do is I'll just fold it when I bind off and try to bind off loosely enough that it'll fit around my head. But I'm so close. I'm very close to the end. Ta-da! And aren't the colors so beautiful? If I didn't finish my sentence, I think what I'm going to do is sew it down when I bind off, and then it'll just be folded, it'll all be set. And I'll just try really hard to do it loosely enough that it will fit around my head when it's done. But I'm really close to being done with the project, and then I have to weave in all my ends. Do you want to see how horrible it is? What I have to look forward to? Hell. So I do have to take care of this at some point. This looks extremely unpleasant to me. Well, that's a problem for future me. Current me is out to get future me, I guess. Okay, that's my update. That's the hat, how it's going so far. And I have this much yarn left, so I'm just gonna keep going a little further, and then I'll probably just have a tiny ball of this left at the end. Maybe I'll use it for some kind of sock. Okay. Hopefully when I see you next, I'll be done. That's the goal, actually. Next time you see me, hopefully I'm done. Hello. Due to the magic of editing, something is making a very creaky sound over there. Due to the magic of editing, it has been no time at all for you, and you don't want to know how much time for me. Here is the hat. The hat. Oh, I was going to turn my ring light on. Whatever. Am I okay? I'm also sitting on my beanbag backwards. You know, sometimes I think about you, the viewer, watching my vlog, and it's so chaotic when I film it. And I wonder if you, the viewer, think, wow, this is a chaotic vlog. And then I think that's just what I bring to the table, is chaotic vlogging. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. And I understand. Anyway, here's my hat. I finished it. Yay! Okay, it's so cute. I mean, the colors are amazing. It turned out so well. I'll take some footage of it that's not yellow and backlit. I can see on my monitor that it's yellow and backlit. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Okay, the reason also it's been 100 days is because each color line of this is all the yarn that I had in that color, and there are 20 colors, which means if you do the math, that's minimum 40 ends to weave in, plus 2 for here, and plus some for when I had to use scraps to finish out a row when I didn't have enough yarn in that color. Anyway, at minimum 44 ends to do. And I did finally weave them all in, but it did take me forever. Okay, you want to see it on? I let my hair down for you so that, I don't know, I just did. Where's the back of it? Wow, I weaved in my ends so well, I can't even tell where the back is. How do I look? Here's a close-up. Here it is. Rate out of 10. It's very warm. I wore it yesterday on my stream once I finished weaving in the ends. It's very warm. It's very cozy. I don't think it's too nipply. I was a little worried that this bit at the top would look too nipply, but I think it's fine. And it goes down over my ears now. Like even if my hair wasn't like down around my ears, it would cover my ears. So that's good. And it's it's very snug on my head, and I think that'll be great. I think if I did 2 French braids, it would be so cute to wear. So I'm very happy, and I think it's a great way to showcase all the colors, all of the yarn that we dyed. I think it's, this sitting backwards on my chair I feel very strange. But I think it's a great way to showcase those colors, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Maybe I'll end the video with some fun B-roll of me wearing it outside in the snow or something. But thank you for watching this project vlog. I don't think I had anything else super interesting to say about it. I'll just do some little shots of me being cute, wearing the hat, and in true color so you can actually see it. Because I didn't turn my ring light on. Thank you. Did I already say that? Thank you for watching. I think this is my first true project vlog if I edit it this way. It'll only be about this hat. Let me know what you think. I have a bunch of other kind of chaotic content that I've been filming over the last month too that I think I'll make a separate video. This is uninteresting. I guess my point is just maybe there will be another vlog later that will have more things going on in it. Okay, that's all I have to say. Tune in next time for something else. Have a great December, everybody. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Wait, no, there's gonna be B-roll. Okay, watch this B-roll and then leave.